Hi everyone, this is Megan Orlando. This is my Module 1 introduction video. A bit about me. I live in Lawrence, Kansas with my husband and our dog Rosie. We are expecting our first baby and I'm due in March. I teach kindergarten in Eudora. This is my 6th year teaching kindergarten there. I've been with Eudora since I graduated from KU in 2013. I love teaching there. Eudora is a small community that really supports its schools. And while we're a small community, we're the only elementary school in the town. So we have over 800 students in our building. I love getting to work with so many different people. There's 8 kindergarten classes, so there's so many people to bounce ideas off of. Looking at how my school analyzes and uses data to inform instructional decisions, we kind of split this into 2 areas. We look at academic data and we look at behavior data. Those are our big points. For academics, we really focus in on Ames Web. We use Ames Web to test and monitor our literacy and math skills, and the data from these tests helps us make our instructional decisions. This is an area that we've been improving on over the past 4 to 5 years since we've gotten Ames Web, and it's really been a work in progress. Right now, we look for growth between benchmark tests, so from fall to winter to spring at each grade level, and we also look for growth as students move grade levels. And then in regards to behavior, we use a program called EduClimber to track our minors and majors. We can look at those behaviors across a grade level or across the whole school. And our focus on that right now is trying to target where there may be problem areas or times of the day that are issues for a grade level or even an individual student and determine why that problem is occurring. I do think that my building has a lot of room for improvement when it comes to looking at and analyzing data and being purposeful with that. I think we could find a better, maybe more consistent way to be looking at data, knowing what data to look at, and having that help us drive our instructional decisions. Right now, we're really gearing our decisions towards our math and reading intervention times, and if those times and the resources are being used effectively. So again, I just think that we could become much more purposeful with what we're doing there. Then looking at my personal knowledge of using data to inform daily instructional decisions, I do think that I look at and use data on a regular basis, but I think that I as well could improve on what data to be taking and using and how exactly to analyze it and make sure that I am improving learning for my students. I'll often look at their Ames Web progress monitoring, and I'll look at our unit tests to determine movement in our math and reading groups. But most of the time I really use my observation to collect informal data on my students and their progress. Just working whole group, working in small groups, having conversations with students is kind of how I figure out where they're at. How can I enhance my current knowledge of data and data analysis? I think that I have a lot of area that I could improve on. In regards to academics, I think that I could develop a more consistent system of tracking data and tracking purposeful data and how I'm going to use it. For example, maybe weekly checklists for my students. This would allow me to analyze data more frequently and make changes to groups or instruction as needed. And then in regard to behavior, I could reference a program that kindergarten uses called Class Dojo on a weekly basis. Look for students who may be struggling or times of day where my class may be struggling and try to target those behaviors and help improve them. And that is it.